What's going on, guys? Wyatt with Watch Lawn Service here, and today we'll be changing the oil in my Badboy Outlaw 54-inch stand-on mower. Now this has the Kawasaki FS730V engine on it. So if you have the FS730V engine, you will be absolutely fine. Procedure will be the same, except your oil drain hose might not be there. Depends on the model you have. But everything will be the same, and it'll be the same placement. Just depends on whether or not you have the hose. So let's get right into it. What you're gonna need for this oil change is 2 quarts of SAE 10W30 motor oil. I bought the cheap stuff. You can buy Valvoline or Valvoline or whatever it's called, whatever you guys want. But you're gonna need 10W30 oil. Also, you're gonna need the oil filter that's meant for your engine. This is the one that's for the FS730V over on my mower. You're also gonna need an oil drain pan, or in my case, I have a container of Rain-X de-icer, an empty one. My oil is going to be really hard to reach with that, so I just have this foot to drain into. And lastly, you're going to need a 10mm socket wrench or a Phillips head screwdriver. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is start up your mower. This will let the mower warm up a little bit and help the oil come out, because it'll be hot and it'll be more runny. So this will be much better. So I definitely recommend warming up your engine for about 5 minutes before using it. So right here is a 10mm nut we're going to need to unscrew, and when you unscrew it, it's going to back out like this, open up this little hole here, for me at least, and then I have this drain tube that comes down right here. Not sure if you can see that, and it'll come out. I'll just bend it down and empty it in my Rain-X container. Now here's your oil filter, and here's where the oil goes in, where you put it back in. Alright guys, so as you can see, my Rain-X container did not work, so I had to actually cut it to get it to fit in there. Something I should mention, lower the deck as much as you can if you have a drainage tube, and this will actually help a lot. I was able to squeeze that in there, and it should fit about 1.5 quarts, so I'll have to stop the flow and then change it out. But lower the deck as much as possible, and let's continue. Alright, so now I've got my 10mm socket. I'm going to loosen this nut since the engine is warm and the oil is hot. Let's get a close-up on that. So there is my oil drainage tube, if the phone will focus. There we go. It's going into the bucket, slowly but surely, and man, is that some nasty oil. Jeez. Probably should have done this a little sooner. But we loosen that, and the oil's coming right down there and out. So after this is drained, we're going to want to take the oil filter off. Alright guys, so now I have to take the oil filter off. I tried using this tool and it's too big. It does not fit my oil filter. So right now it is absolute crap to me. Then I also use this. This is what actually worked to help me loosen it. I don't know what kind of wrench it is, but if you guys have one of these, it might just work for you if they open up wide enough. And now I'm going to stick this under my oil filter to catch any oil that might come out of the filter. This will help prevent the mess from coming all over your mower. Alright, so here's a quick look. I put my container here to catch the oil that came out from the filter, and it actually caught a lot, so I'm glad I had that there, or else it would have made a mess all over my mower. So I'm glad I had that there. This thing is about full, halfway full. I emptied it the first time, so that's basically done. So now we're going to begin the installation process. Alright guys, all the oil's done. I set a paper towel here to catch the last couple drops that might come out of the thing, so it doesn't get on my deck and make it all nasty. But what you're going to want to do now is tighten the little nut or bolt that you loosened to get the oil out. Hand tighten it first, and then crank it with your socket. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do with your new oil filter is you're going to want to take a little bit of oil on your finger. Oh, let me show this. And then you're going to want to cover the rubber seal around it in oil. You can't do too much, but you need the oil on this rubber seal around the inside. And you're actually supposed to put a little bit of oil in it as well. and work that around in there and get it into threading too. It'll help it all to go on a little bit easier. And then you can screw it on in place. Now I've hand tightened it as much as I can, so I'm going to take my wrench here, clamp down on it, and do the last little bit. There we go. I like it. Now what we're going to do is add our 10W30 oil into the oil insert. I don't really know what it's called, but you're going to want to put it in there. You can use a funnel, or you can just kind of wing it like me. Alright, we're done with quart 1. Now we're on to quart 2. While you're doing quart 1, check to make sure that no more oil is coming out of your drain, in case you didn't close it all the way, because that would really stink for all your new oil to just start dripping out and to go to waste. Alright guys, now what you're going to want to do is take your oil cap, put it back on, wait roughly 5 minutes for the oil to settle, then you can check your oil and make sure it's good. And if it's good, run it through the engine for about 5 minutes, and then you're good to go next time you got to mow. Let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video. Also, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I know I'm not so great at doing tutorials like this, but I always like to give it a try, help some people out. I know my last 2-hour Time Master video, at the time of recording this, got, I think, like 850 views. And I helped out a lot of people. I got a lot of positive feedback on that one. And that was a very poorly made video. So hopefully this one comes out a little bit better. And yeah, so like I said, hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Going down for